Yo, Freedom Seekers, what is up? It's Monday morning, and that means it's time for another episode of Coffee and Cash. What's up, guys? So great to be here. Another Monday morning, grinding it out, making money, right? Trying to live our best lifestyles. Digistore24 wants to make sure that we can help you, right? Do that by bringing to you right now some of the best offers and tips and tricks of the trade so that you can grow your affiliate business. Let's go ahead and let's jump right into what we've got for you today. Today, I have for you 5 supplements that I think that you should take a look at. These supplements come in a wide array of types and verticals, so there's something here for everybody. The first offer up today is Pure Nature. This is a great TSL. It's very clean. It's very succinct. It reaches out and talks to people about vitamins. It's talking about replacing all of those things that you need to eat every day with all those gross vegetables that nobody ever wants to eat, puts them in a pill, makes it super palatable. Now, what's really cool about this offer is it just all of a sudden sort of sprung up on Digistore24. We had it there. The team that was running it wasn't really putting in a ton of effort in making it grow. And we just saw it start to get some traction, just started to grow naturally and organically on the marketplace. When that happens, right, when we as a team aren't pushing it and it just happens to grow, it's when you know we have a killer offer. And so I want to make sure that I brought that to you and I let you know you should check it out. Again, that is Pure Nature. Next up, Travexa. Travexa comes from a really great team, very well-established team. This offer, it is a VSL. It is from the company called Virtuous Health, and it does a really cool thing in its lead. I haven't seen a lot of leads like this. Typically, most leads, right, the lead being the first part of a VSL that sort of captures the interest, they're typically, right, a lot of times negative, typically talks about like, this is somebody and here's their emotions and they feel hurt and broken. And I loved how these guys didn't do that and they went about it, right? So the angle that they took was a wife is upset and she's mad at her husband because he was sneaking something into her coffee every day. But then he says, but you did lose 23 pounds. And all of a sudden she's like, yeah, but whatever. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. And so then he goes on to tell the secret of what it was that he was putting in there. Now, Digistore24 does not recommend that you put things in people's drinks, right? We highly recommend don't do that. But it's just a unique angle because what it makes it think in the buyer's head is that this woman lost 23 pounds without even trying. She didn't even know she was being given this. That's how little she was trying and it still worked, which means it must work for other people. So it's a really good angle, good lead that will get people to watch the rest of the video and let them do their work and sell. Next up, Exoburn. This is another good VSL. In this VSL, it goes through a very popular approach in the lead where it's reaching out to people that maybe feel like they don't trust Big Pharma. That's the angle, right? They don't trust Big Pharma. Big Pharma has been trying to kill this message because it's so powerful that the big companies aren't going to make money off of it. And so they want to kill the idea. It's a good one. Again, that's a VSL. Fourth, we have Sonofit. Sonofit comes from the killers over at Lion Publishing. They just produce so many great offers. Very, very powerful what they do. And Sonofit right now is their #1 offer. So that means if this is the best of a wide range of very good offers that they have, you should be checking it out. This VSL is targeting people that are suffering from hearing loss. What they do interestingly in this lead is that the VSL doesn't just come out and say, hey, we're trying to sell you something. It buoys that very well by first doing a call out, hey, are you somebody that's suffering from this? Then you need to hear about this study from Cambridge. So it pitches it more as an educational video before it then presents them with the opportunity to buy. Because it pitches them this educational thing, the buyer is going to be more likely to keep following it because usually people get turned off by sales. And so they are able to disguise that for a long enough time that by the time the person realizes it's a sale, they're already interested in it and they want to buy and they want to keep listening more. Check that one out. The last one we have is Cortexi. Cortexi is a hearing loss offer similar to Sonofit, but this one goes from a different angle. It is a TSL. So there's no video with this. It's very, very clean. You might have to do a little bit of pre-sale for it, but It's going to be very well with like an email audience or an audience that's familiar with this and you've already spent some time delivering it and building it up. What's great about it is it's definitely not going to burn your audience. Your audience is going to buy and then want to keep buying other stuff from you. So check that one out. Again, it's called Cortexy. The last thing that I wanted to talk about today was something that came from my recent trip to Peru. At this event, there was a lot of speakers, a lot of guys that really know their business. But like we shared in a previous episode, this authority was bringing in super hot knowledge, some of the best. His name is Sebastian Beja, B as in boy, E-J-A. And Sebastian, he comes from a big background in promoting here in the US. And so even though we were talking about the Spanish market there, what he was doing was really seeing where the US market's going, what changes are going to happen, how that's going to affect Latin America, and try to help them get ahead of the curve by being on par with what the US is doing. Now, he was talking about YouTube, and that's really where he is. He is an expert of driving traffic and getting traffic, and he loves YouTube. And I've heard this recently at Copy Accelerator, was the last time that I heard it. Again, was another authority speaking about it. And you know, if 1 to 2 people start talking about it, it means now you need to get in on it before 3, 4 turns into 100, 1,000 people all doing the same thing as you. One of the things that he really loved about YouTube is that you can make money on YouTube as an affiliate, as a vendor, and also as a content creator, which other sources don't allow you to do. What you make becomes evergreen. You make a video and it lives forever. And somebody might watch that a year from now and you get paid for every view. At first it starts out small, but it accrues gradually bigger and bigger and bigger. And you start making more and more money until all of a sudden now you're bringing in a couple extra $1,000 a month just from people watching your ads. That's so cool. The idea that a platform is going to pay you to do advertising on it. Super killer. Another reason that he loves organic YouTube versus paid YouTube is that it is a search engine. It's attached to Google, right? Google bought it. So it is a great search engine. People that get on YouTube are people that are searching for a solution to a problem. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to jump into your YouTube page and they're going to search out something, right? Which meant they were already warmed to buy something because they want to know how to fix it. It makes it much easier to sell. People that are on YouTube, YouTube experts may have smaller followings than Instagram people or TikTok people. But what we do know is that the YouTube follower is much more likely to buy. Think about this. Instagram, we have, a minute to try to sell somebody? TikTok, even less. You got to get out there quick. How much selling can you really do to somebody? But on YouTube, somebody will watch your video of 5 to 10, 15 minutes already, which means they're past that attention span where they shut off and leave. It means they're ready to buy from you. And YouTube knows this. YouTube knows which people are buying things. And so it's able to suggest good stuff, the right stuff to people that are going to view your content for a long amount of time, which sets them up perfect for your purchase. It's very, I'm not going to say easy, but it's very possible to grow your YouTube channel if you carry on and are consistent. You have your theme, and you can use a lot of different services to try to help you grow. So vidIQ is a great one. It helps you really optimize what hashtags you're putting on, which keywords, because again, it's a search engine. So it's almost like doing SEO. You're going to figure out what keywords need to be in your videos, in your descriptions, so they can find you. Even just making sure that your YouTube channel bio is up to date can make a huge difference. You drop in keywords there and people are going to be more and more likely to use you. And so you want to use something like vidIQ. They also have ways of suggesting your videos around really big people. And so you can get your video trapped in between on a scroll thing between this guy who has a huge following, this guy has a huge following, and then you're just right there. If you're more interested in the YouTube ad space and you're trying to stay on top of what's happening with paid ads, a great service to use is VidTal, T-A-O, VidTAO, right? VidTal. They have a great library of YouTube ads, so you can see what all of your competitors are doing, what's making them money, and then you can make sure that your content in your ads and commercials is relevant to the marketplace right now. It's what people are clicking on and buying from. If you're not using YouTube right now, I'd suggest you get onto it. One of the best things about YouTube and modern AI is you can make YouTube your hub, your target, and then AI can effectively splice up your videos in such a way. Descript is one of the more popular ones that we're hearing about right now. But I know that Adobe's coming out with one that people are saying that as this comes out, they expect it could push Descript. And so what you do is you create a 10 to 12 to 15 minute piece of content for YouTube. You do 4 of these a month. That's an hour of content. You've done 4. Then you put that video through Descript, and Descript will go ahead and cut out minute segments that would do well on Instagram. And so then you can bring that there. So you don't need to really add like more filming into what you're doing. Just film things in bigger chunks rather than minute videos. You're filming a 12-minute video, right? Then you're going to spice up into your minutes. And now you've got even more content, and you're going to be on a spot that's evergreen, that's making you more money, that will be the future as these other places become more and more difficult to sell on. The last thing that he brought up that was really a great idea was working the comments. That one, you're putting links or whatever in your personal comments, but also communicating cross channels. If you're trying to grow your organic channel, reaching out to similar videos, right? Search them in the engine, find similar videos, start commenting those. Don't be super salesy and annoying, right? You don't want to get blocked or anything. Don't be annoying, but just jump in and start commenting like, hey, I love this video. This is great. I do similar things, whatever. Respond to people, message them. And that can help you grow faster your organic YouTube channel, right? You can use a lot of your TikTok and Instagram as a feeder as well. It's spliced up. Get the rest of this video on YouTube, right? Drive people from there, this initial attention, and drive them in there. If you think about the attention ladder, right? AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. You think about platforms like TikTok, right? That is just attention. You have to grab their attention. And then you can funnel them to channels that dive more into people that are interested and have desire. And that's where that YouTube channel is. It really gets them. By the end of that YouTube video, they're desiring it. They buy it from you, right? No cost to that. Super great sell. Make sure you're checking it out, right? Really believe that this is going to be a lot of future. I've heard more and more people talking about the importance of it. Previously just in paid, now in organic. This is where you need to go. A lot of things are changing, especially with the way they're using YouTube Shorts. Other people could be out of business. Well, not out of business, but they could go the way of MySpace and be less interesting. Okay. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Share this with a friend. And remember, as always, open minds equals open hearts equals open wallet.